What's going on, everyone? How's everyone doing? So today, we have a great album to review. Me share my opinions. You give your opinions down below in the comment section. So today we have one of the albums that come out today, June 18th. Yeezus, along with J. Cole and along with Mac Miller. So I'm gonna hop into this. If you didn't see my J. Cole video, be sure to check that out. I put that out last week. It was a dope album, so check it out. Share your thoughts on it, what you like, what you didn't like. Let's hop into this Yeezus. Now, just to start this off with, I don't have anything written down. I didn't have time to write down what I thought about it, so this is all just coming straight from my head, straight to you. So from there, whatever I miss or don't touch on, I'm sorry about that in advance. But let's hop into this. Let me give you my thoughts and things I like, some things I didn't like, and all the other good stuff I like to talk about. So let's hop into this. When you get into this album, you get 10 tracks, and I gotta say, none of these tracks have features on them. Straight Kanye, except for this one song I'm not sure, where I don't even know, the artist didn't have a name on the song, so I don't even know who the person was. I know he had, I think it was 1 or 2 verses, and then it was Kanye on the last verse. Now, I gotta say, the album is dope. Creatively, he did something different than what I was expecting. Obviously, after getting something like 808 and Heartbreaks to Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, now to Yeezus, it's very different. Or if you want to even compare his, his other albums like Late Registration, College Dropout, his, more earlier albums that he put out to where he is now, it's pretty interesting to see his growth and how he was pretty much Jay-Z's sidekick as I saw him, now to where he's pretty much on the same level as Jay-Z, or maybe even at some times or some points, higher than Jay-Z on a different level. Just some quick points and thoughts I just thought about. So, like I said, you have 10 songs on here, no features except for that one song that the person didn't get credit. Almost interesting. Now, one of the things I gotta touch on, just to drop in here, the production of this album was dope. Like, me personally, I liked it better than J. Cole's. I gotta say, I really felt like Kanye really outdid himself. The samples he used and everything. Every song was hot and dope, and it was interesting. I say it's creative. That's pretty much the first. If I had to explain it in one word, would be creative. Now I say creative now because the way he took it was interesting. Now you have a bit of different song genres in this album is what I saw. You have the electro sounding songs, you have the 808 and Heartbreak kinda sounding songs, you have the drums and the clashes, such as a song like Black Skinhead. You get songs like Blood on the Leaves, where it has a weird sounding hook. And overall, this album has bits and pieces of different things, which I thought was really interesting and creative. But if you're not looking at it from a open-minded perspective, you may not catch on to it, or you may not feel it. That's why when I first heard it, I was like, it's Kanye, so you gotta play it a few times. Hopefully, you get used to it, and you may like it. You may find something you like about it. You may play it a few times, drop it like it's hot, don't want to touch it anymore. It's all up to you. But overall, I thought it was very creative. Now, one thing I didn't like at all, maybe this is because I like some of these songs, I like Black Skinhead a lot, New Slaves. I'm on it a little bit. I Am God, because his I think his last verse, I was feeling Blood on the Leaves was dope. I like these songs because I got verses from Kanye. One of my main issues, if you've been watching me for a while, one of my main issues when I'm listening to rappers' album, you can do it on mixtapes, I don't care. But when you're doing it on albums, it's what I hate. I come to listen to a Kanye West album for Kanye West. And sometimes I felt like I got that, but at the same time I felt like I was getting some reggaeton mix into it, which is no problem. It was dope, but I came here to listen to lyrics from Kanye straight from his mouth. that's mainly what I came here for, the lyrics and what he had to say, things like that. Now, another thing I also want to touch on was this album kind of felt like it was a pretty, how would I put it, racially pushed forward, or if that, it's hard to even label it, but it was very much looked at as the outcasted black guy, you could say, type of album, if that is even a label you can give it. And I say this because one of the lines in Black Skinhead, I feel like one of the opening lines or something like that in the first verse, if don't quote me by it, but he's like, see a black man with a white woman and they're gonna start playing King Kong song or something like that along those lines. Don't quote me by it, but you can look up the lyrics or listen to the song. And there's other lines in here where it touches on that whole race thing. Like the hook in Black Skinhead. Every time he says a line, he says black, and then he says something else, black, and it's throughout the album I felt like it was pretty much it was slated for Kanye, and it pretty much talked about him, or talked about what he was going through, you could say, or something like that. But it was really focused on this whole black and people hate, him being the black person or dating a white woman, or and the whole Kim and all that stuff that we all hate, or some of us like to gossip about, or whatever you like to do. But just some quick thoughts that I'm just jotting down from my head. Sorry I don't have notes, but besides all those points, I'm gonna just hop into this, give you guys my top 3 songs I was feeling out of these 10. So off the top, my top 3 that I was really feeling off this album, like I'm playing non-stop in my car. If you hear me blasting it, sorry. But the songs I was feeling were Black Skinhead, I was feeling Blood on the Leaves, and I'm On It. And if I had to throw another one in there, I would have to put New Slaves in. It's dope. So those were my top 3, and also just threw in a top 4 just cause, and overall, I was thinking about this album, and it like I said, you had to be open-minded, but also maybe it's me, I wasn't feeling it as much because, like I said, I really cared for lyrics. I was hoping to get some lyrics here. So I was really pushing this to be like this sounded to me like a 6.5, out of 10. But then after I thought about it, I'm like, it's very creative. He took a different approach, different from My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, different from 808 and Heartbreaks, but had a similar tone. And I gotta say, 1 or 2 songs, it's very interesting. So just because of how creative or how much of a different approach that I didn't think he would have taken, or how probably none of us would have thought he would have taken, I gotta give it a 7. So, just some quick thoughts I'm jotting down here. Sorry I don't got my notes I don't have notes to like jot down things I really, can list down what song was this or what song was that, but just some quick thoughts I was feeling about this album, things I liked, some things I didn't like. Overall, we didn't get a good music, compilation album. It was okay. Kanye's album, he did his thing. It was dope. As far as what I would like to see next is, more lyrics, pretty much. And overall, maybe it's me, but this whole tone of the album, it really had the also, along having that whole directed towards race type of feel, it had a cocky type of feel, like, I'm higher than you. There's something I was reading or I was watching or something, and I don't know where I heard it or seen it from, but how Kanye didn't want to have his music videos up or have his audio up on YouTube, because how you're watching a video on YouTube, right? You're watching me, and on the side over here or whatever, you're seeing, if you like this video, you're gonna like all these, and it jots down people that you can also watch, also that are similar to me, or anything, or just random things they throw in there. He doesn't want to put his stuff on YouTube because of how it compares to other people, or says how you're similar, and he doesn't like that. And that, to me, it just made me laugh. So with that being said, tell me your thoughts. Did you feel this album? Were you liking this album? Did you think it was better than J. Cole's album? For me, I gotta give it to J. Cole. You know, it had more songs, it had the lyrics I was looking for. You know, I just gotta give to that. Production wise, I feel like I may have to give it to Kanye on this. You know, it was dope, like I said. That's pretty much it. So, just my quick thoughts on this Yeezus album. Tell me your thoughts. You know, were you feeling it? Were you not feeling it? You know, some things that you liked, didn't like. You know, all the other good stuff. Leave in the comment section down below. You know, if you haven't checked out my J. Cole video, check it out. Tell me your thoughts on it. If you liked it, didn't like it. What are your top songs? You know, and I'm hopefully to make a video. I think either this week or next week. You know, kind of jotting down my thoughts on Yeezus and J. Cole and seeing, you know, which one people like more. I'll be sharing my points on which one I like more and why. Hopefully I have notes written down for you to give you more of a detailed list. You know, but bear with me. So with that being said, tell me your thoughts in the comment section. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, you know, why haven't you? Hit that subscribe button down there. It helps me out, helps you out. Whenever I have a new video, you instantly get it. You know, no waiting, no searching, none of that stuff, pretty much. And also, my Facebook and Twitter's down there. If you want to talk hip-hop with me, talk about any artists you want me to review, check out. You know, drop it all down in my Facebook, my Twitter. You're more likely to get a response from me on Twitter, so you may want to think about that. Facebook is a little bit iffy. But with that being said, I'm out. Share your thoughts down below in the comment section, and peace.